Thank you. I just adopted a dog, so I'm a hero. Yes. Yeah, a lot of my friends were like, Derek, raising a dog is just like raising child. No, it's not. That's bullshit. Everything we do to dogs is illegal to do to children. My dog sleeps in a cage every single night. I left her home alone, nothing but a bowl of water and came. She's probably dead right now. I got her fixed at 6 months old. Yeah. I wouldn't even dream of doing that to my daughter until she's 13. Becoming friends with a lot of other dog owners. My one friend, she keeps saying, Derek, my dog's in heat. And I'm like, no, it's not. I've seen that movie 9 times. There's not a single dog in that movie. Liar. Everyone's always arguing about whether dogs or cats are better, and it's obvious to me. I've never met a cat that's mauled any children to death. So why I prefer dogs? They're just better at it. Thinking of adopting a few kids now. There'll be 2 less starving kids in Africa and 2 more in my apartment. So. I just moved to Santa Ana because I like to live in fear. Culture. A lot of crazy drivers there. My first week in Santa Ana, I saw this one guy get completely run over by this car. I started freaking out. I didn't know what to do. It was my first time getting a DUI. Got one more free one. There's a lot of homeless people there. My neighbor hates the homeless people. He's like, they did it to themselves. I'm like, the only thing they did to themselves was getting a film degree. I got a film degree, didn't get anything with it, went back to college, got a geography degree, and now I know where Wyoming is. And that's it. Yeah. $20,000. Yeah. I just got a new job. Working at a dental laboratory, so no degrees that I'm using. Yeah. And I'm designing teeth, and working at a dental lab designing teeth has made me realize how hard it is to make everyone's teeth look good, and how much easier it would be if we just made everyone blind. We don't need teeth. We have self-driving cars and audiobooks. Like, what do you need your teeth for? Racism? Like, in a world of blind people, someone hates you because you're black, you just tell them you're white, and they can't do shit about it. Solve it. I worked at Disneyland for 5 years. That was great. I'm a survivor. Thank you.
Eye of the tiger.
But and when you work at Disneyland, everyone always wants things from you. My parents were like, sign me in. My friends were like, sign me in. My ex-girlfriend was like, give me child support. So I went to Knott's and nobody wanted anything from me. Yeah. My dad lives right down the street. He was like, it's too far away. Both my parents are actually disabled. So my mom's in a wheelchair. My dad is from Detroit. So it's hard being a Detroit Lions fan. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like when I tell my friends I'm a Detroit Lions fan, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Then when I tell them my brother's Down syndrome, like, oh my God, he plays for the Detroit Lions. It's sad, yeah. The jobs, right? I'm ready to quit I'm 2 weeks in, I'm ready to quit in 2 weeks. My last job before this, I got in trouble for serving alcohol to a minor. Yeah. My boss pulled me into his office and he's like, Derek, we don't serve alcohol here, this is a Radio Shack. That's so weed. Yeah. That's why I was unemployed. I had fun on unemployment. My coworkers didn't, probably because I was holding them all hostage. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't believe in God. Shocker, right? I don't believe in God because 1 year growing up, my brother just rinsed his mouth with mouthwash, didn't get any cavities. And I brush my teeth every day and I still got an STD, so. What did he do for me? also don't believe everyone's equal. I don't. I think good people should get away with doing more bad things than bad people. Like Ashton Kutcher, he's a better person than everyone here. He quit acting to run a company that saves thousands of kids from child trafficking. Yeah, I think you should be able to keep a few of them. They're better with them. It's their parents that got them. What other opinions should I share? Abortions, right? Smooth transition. Yeah. I support abortions. Well, I feel like a lot of people don't because it's got a very negative sounding connotation to it. So I think if we change the name to something more positive sounding, people support it, like Lego My Ego. Maybe like baby wipes. Everyone's got baby wipes. Paid writer, make about $90 a month, almost at 3 figures. People are like, oh, you're a writer, but what do you do for money? So I pull out my gun and rob them. 12-year-olds. We don't need them. We're overpopulated. We're going to the gym a lot more in the pandemic. I don't get it. I don't get the gym. It's just people almost dying every day, so it's harder to almost die the next day. And I hate those guys that are at the gym. They always act like they're training for the Olympics, so it's like grunting, like like whatever they're doing. It's like I don't think you should be making that noise unless you're in the hospital giving birth or like in the bathroom giving birth. When I go to the gym, I like to wear clothes that are 2 sizes too big, so it looks like I lost a lot of weight. A lot of supportive comments like, "Good job, dude. Keep it up. Give me my shirt back. How'd you break into my locker?" I had a shitty week. I got pulled over for driving in the carpool lane by myself. Yeah. So I popped my trunk to show the cop that I wasn't. Apparently the other has to be conscious and untied with the camera. So I did. It's useless. He's just, So cancer, right? All right. My cousin's cancer-free now, so that's thank you. Yeah. The funeral's Tuesday, so that's doctor said it was blunt force trauma, so he beat cancer. That's the good news. Right? Why is it that when you have sex drunk, it's like rape, but if you get in a fight drunk, you're arrested for saying the N-word at the post office? Just me? Post office is closed. I've been pitching a lot of reality and game shows to studios, and like they started emailing me back to stop doing that. And it was because the last one I sent was Survivor Afghanistan. Kids were probably on shoots. So then they like listed all the ones that they didn't approve of, and it was like, whose line of coke is this anyway? John and Kate plus 8 grams. It's a lot of coke. Thought Hollywood was into that. I'm working on one more though. It's a work in progress. It's like where you go in a room and then there's another person, like a soundproof room, and you have to guess whether they're Italian or have Parkinson's. I think I'm going to call it the spaghetti factor. Because it's hard to eat spaghetti when you have Parkinson's. This isn't my set list, it's my 2 weeks notice. I'm ready to retire. I can't wait till I'm old though. Can't wait till I'm like 85 years old, just like in my yard, like shaking my fist, yelling at kids to get off my lawn, and the cops are like, put the kid down. Thank you, I'm Derek Feeman.